Hi guys, so whilst PopCap have been busy working on the pick a plant feature, the ability to actually choose our plants in Plants vs Zombies 3, and there has actually been a bit of an update. The magical data miners in the community have found some pick a plant segments in the code, so it's starting to get there. When we're going to see it, we don't know. But whilst that's been going on, there has been some, let's say, interesting new trailers that have come out of the woodwork. These aren't like the typical trailers they've been releasing, although I feel like they should release them, but these are like the ads you see on Facebook. Now, there are a couple of new ones. I certainly haven't seen these myself, but you can find them if you go on the Facebook ad library. I didn't even know this was a thing until now, but yeah, so it's on there. So there is two on here, and one of them's a short and one of them's a main video. Now, both of these are, you know, your standard type of thing. In the first one, we've got a good old pun, plant your strategy, and basically it just gives you a little bit of an overview. It's just little snippets of gameplay. The second one feels a bit more polished. We've got Crazy Dave animations, and this sort of really gives you an overview of the Gardenscapes mechanic. Woohoo! Yeah, so that just gives you an overview again. We've got gameplay and stuff, but yeah, we've got some weird heavy metal-y kind of music going on, and yeah, just again, very, very similar, both of these. However, since then, things have started to get a bit weird. So we have three other trailers. Now, these are very different to what we've seen in the past, and they're very, let's say, TikTok-y. It's a style of video that I don't think we've seen PvZ do. Now, I know there's going to be somebody in the comments going to be like, oh, but what about this thing? But in my experience, it's not something that we've seen them do. So let's have a look at this first one. So it's a combination of real life with graphics on top, weird costumes, and weird situations. So this one that you can see on screen now, obviously we've got some crazy person getting turned into a sunflower. I haven't got the audio for this one because it sounded like it could be a copyright track. Then we have the same person dressed in some different clothing. It's supposed to be a brown coat, I think. And then he gets smashed in a very poor animated squash, and it all just feels a little bit awkward, like cringy awkward, but not like funny cringy, if that makes sense. So these videos are actually found over on Bilibili. They are actually in English when we get to some of the other ones, but yeah, apparently these have since been taken down. I can't seem to find them anywhere else. They don't seem to have put them out, and there may be good reason for why they've decided not to make these public. But anyway, moving on to the next one, and you thought this one was cringe. Wait till you see this next one. I'm going to play this one because we've got a PvZ rap here, and it's not like Crazy Dave level raps.
Zombies, listen up. I'm getting tired of this, so I'm gonna have to diss. Brown coat, big no, but here's a rake to kiss. Respect the law and get out the door. Bowling zombie out of here with that $5 pompadour. Man, we don't stand, my man. Catapult your back as far as I can. Just help me out instead of smashing about, and let's fix this garden together throughout. Tell him now.
Do I even need to say anything about that rap? I mean, lyrics are questionable, and I don't know. When I got to this one, part of me thought, okay, have I just been like conned here? Like, are these just completely fake? But the one thing that kind of sells it to me that's not fake is kind of the subtitle animation, the fact you've got like a little zombie head going to each of them, so that kind of felt a little bit polished. But yeah, I think they probably just sort of went out to a number of creatives to just be go, right, here's your brief, and just see what they came back with. This is what happened. There's one more, and actually, out of the three of them, it's probably the one I enjoy the most. So it's like a little skit featuring a talking lettuce, but not a talking lettuce how you're thinking a talking lettuce, an actual lettuce. You'll see.
Hey, Jerry, you ready to go?
Hey, Alan.
Why are you a plant?
Plants vs. Zombies 3 came out, and long story short, I won't be able to come out tonight.
So what you're saying is, there's been a change of plans.
Get out.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I mean, it's still a bit cringy, but I think that the idea of that type of skit is that it was quite amusing. I did quite enjoy that one, to be fair. I think it could be done a bit better, but yeah, it was all right. It was all right. But yeah, those are all the weird trailers we've recently seen for Plants vs Zombies 3, and I just thought it was just interesting. Like, I'm all up for them trying something new, but yeah, I don't know. I think there's some scope for some like short funny videos, but yeah, I just think they need a little bit more planning, a little bit more thinking, because, you know, PvZ does do some great, funny, silly stuff, and, you know, I think this type of thing could work, but yeah, I don't know how you make it less cringy. But I'm really interested to hear what you think about these trailers. Let me know in the comments below. Are they too weird for you, or, you know, do you think this has some legs? I'm interested to know. But that's about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Okay, thanks guys. Bye. Bye.